Conte, I suppose, want to be guaranteed by Federation. And in Federation today there is nobody. They are waiting June. Imagine, we are in April and they want to wait June to decide what will happen in Federation. That's his Italian Federation, you understand? Because they don't think about sport.
Presidente, una tarde, a beautiful afternoon with a lot of Napoli fans. Just what does it mean to be back here in LA and have a showing of the fourth scudetto for Napoli?
You know, I love Los Angeles because I love Napoli, but I love also Los Angeles. And I have a house here, and you know, when you are involved in the movie business, Hollywood is always your domain. And to be here for a movie about scudetto in a country where the soccer have to be developed again and again and more and more. And we hope with the mundial, which will start between Mexico, United States, Canada in the next June, I will be back and I will see, I think, I don't remember if between June and July they will make 12 matches in Los Angeles. So we will go, we will see.
Just how special is it to be here in LA? Obviously, you talk about filmmaking, Luigi, your father, Dino, your uncle, yourself included. Is it even more special to have a Napoli showing, especially because the audience of football is growing and Napoli can have even more fans with a global phenomenon in calcio?
You know, but Dino left Napoli when he was very young, and he went to Rome to be an actor. After he discovered it was better to be behind the camera, and so he became a producer. My father was a publisher in Sofia, Bulgaria, before the Second World War. And after the two brothers met Carlo Ponti in Turin, and they started to make Ponti De Laurentiis in late the 40s, in 49. So there is a way from Napoli, and they were producing a lot of movies, and when I was approaching myself to soccer domain, which I didn't know anything about, and I bought Napoli, which was a piece of paper because he was in bankruptcy, so he didn't exist anymore. For me, it was like a bet, but a beautiful bet, because I produced and distributed more than 400 movies, but I never be involved in a long, incredible movie like the soccer, and where you don't never know in the screenplay what is the end. That movie, you never know how it will end. And that is fantastic because it's like a thriller, no?
Right, of course. And speaking of the actual season, how has it been for Napoli having so many injuries and they still managed to compete? I mean, there is still hope. It's kind of complicated, but there is still hope.
I'm asking to myself, still I am asking to myself, too many accidents. Without accident, we will probably win again another scudetto, but you know, I hope we will do better next year.
And to finish this off, just wanted to ask your take on what happened with Italy and failing to qualify to the World Cup, and obviously one of the contenders for the position, Antonio Conte, he still has contract, but just what do you make of all this?
You know, with Conte we are so friend. I think Conte is very smart and a special person. Conte, I suppose, want to be guaranteed by Federation, and in Federation today there is nobody. They are waiting June. Imagine, we are in April and they want to wait June to decide what will happen in Federation. That's his Italian Federation, you understand? Because they don't think about sport. they don't think as an industry. They think just to manage their local power. So to protect all the people inside the federation. They must, up to me, they must make question to themselves where we were wrong. How can correct our mistakes in the federation, correct? So, I don't know what will happen, and if Conte want to go, we are too friends to say, no, you cannot go. But I think, I repeat, Conte is very smart, and before to accept, he want to find insurance, then they will supply him of everything he needs, everything this Italian soccer needs, which up to me, today, Federation is not capable to grant.
Presidente, grazie mille.
Thank you to you.
Molto piacere.
Ciao.
Ciao.